today we will see another concept in computer graphic, that is ABuffer. So now let's see what are the topics that we are going to cover in this video. What exactly the ABuffer is and what are the fields that are present. Generally there are two fields are present in ABuffer. So we will see those two fields and the example, and finally we will see what are the advantages and disadvantages of using the ABuffer concept. Okay, so first of all, what is an ABuffer? ABuffer is algorithm is used for hidden face detection mechanism. So it is a hidden face detection mechanism which is suitable for medium scale virtual memory computer. So this type of ABuffers are mostly used for the medium scale virtual memory computers. Okay, and this is the advanced concept of the Z buffer. So Z buffer is not good for the transparent objects. So we are using the A buffer. Okay, now let's see. A buffer is also called as anti-aliased or accumulation buffer. So we generally used to call it as anti-aliased or accumulation buffer. A buffer is the extension of the Z buffer. This is what I said. It is an extension of the Z buffer. A buffer is used for the transparent objects as well as opaque objects. So it is used for the transparent and the opaque. But whereas the depth buffer is used only for opaque objects. Okay. So A buffer is suitable for as transparent as well as the opaque. A buffer requires more memory and composes different color correctly. The main data structure used in ABuffer is what? Accumulation buffer. Accumulation buffer is a main data structure that we are using in the ABuffer concept. Okay. So now let's see the fields of the ABuffer. I said there are two fields that are present in the ABuffer. One is the depth field, another is the surface data field. So we usually call it as intensity field also. Depth field and intensity field. Depth field, why we are using the depth field? So depth field is used to store the positive or negative real numbers. Positive or negative real numbers. Then what about the surface data field? That is the intensity field. The surface data field is used to store surface intensity information. Surface intensity information, or it also stores the pointer information of surface which contributes to particular pixel position. Suppose if it is a single surface, then the second field is used for only to store the surface intensity information. Suppose if you are having more than one surface, that is a multiple surfaces are present, then this field is used to store the pointer information of what? Of surface which contributes a particular pixel position. So that surface is going to contribute a particular pixel position. Okay. Now let us see what happened if pixel overlaps by the surface. So now we are going to see if only one pixel, if a pixel that overlaps only one surface, what is the fields that we are using, and suppose if a pixel overlaps by multiple surface, what's happened? Okay, so now let's see when a pixel overlaps by only one surface. Suppose if the value, that is the depth value is greater than or equal to 0, then the number stored at that position is called the depth of the single surface. This is a single surface. So only one surface means depth should be greater than or equal to 0 of the corresponding pixel. Here in the figure, the second field, this is the intensity field. So this intensity field used to store the RGB components, that is the red, green, blue, RGB components of a surface color of that point and the percent of the pixel coverage. Means it is used to store the complete surface intensity information. So this is when pixel overlaps by only one surface. Now let's see, when a pixel overlaps by multiple surface, if it is happening with the multiple surface, then what's happened? When it is multiple surface means the depth should be greater than 0. Sorry, less than 0. So here the second field, whatever it is there, it acts as a pointer to the surface. Surface 1, surface 2, surface, if any number of surfaces, so those surfaces will be connected to by using a linked list concept. In multiple surface, contribution for pixel intensity is indicated by depth is less than 0. So in the above figure, the second field, this field specifies intensity field is used to store the pointer to a linked list of surface data. Pointer to a linked list of surface data. When compared to the Z buffer, A buffer is costlier. Why it is costlier? Because ABuffer requires more memory. It is mainly used to show the transparent object. So whereas ZBuffer does not used for the transparent object, but ABuffer is used to show the transparent object also. Whenever we are trying to show the transparent objects, then we will require more memory. Okay, so that's why ABuffer is costlier when compared to the ZBuffer. So see here the transparent object, background opaque surface. So this is a picture. Okay. So this is a background opaque surface, whereas foreground transparent surface. This is foreground transparent surface. So here in A buffer, we require a memory for both storing the opaque surface as well as the transparent surface. So that's why more memory is required. More memory is required. Whenever the memory is more, obviously it is costlier when compared to Z buffer. Okay. Okay. Now, the surface buffer in A buffer method includes some points. So, I said the surface information will be stored in the second field. So, that surface buffer, if you consider the A buffer method, it includes what type of information? It includes the depth. It includes the surface. It consisting of surface identifier. What is a particular surface identifier? Opacity parameter, percent of area coverage, RGB intensity components pointed to the next surface also. So this is all the informations that is stored in the surface buffer that includes. If we consider a buffer, every pixel consisting of a group of subpixels. Okay, every pixel consisting of group of subpixels. The final color of the pixel is how is going to be calculated by adding all its subpixels. Why we are adding? Because of this, the accumulation taking place at subpixel level. That is the reason the A buffer method gets the name accumulation buffer. That's why we are calling as a accumulation buffer. Now, let's see an example. For transparent objects, the usage of A buffer is shown here. Okay, so here the three surfaces that are overlapped means the multiple surfaces we are using. So whenever the multiple surfaces or is there, how many multiple surfaces? So then what is the depth? Depth should be less than 0. Sorry, depth should be less than 0. If it is a multiple surfaces, depth is less than 0, right? So then the first field here consisting of depth less than 0, which is a depth field. Okay, when a pixel overlaps by a multiple surfaces. See here is the pixels. These are the pixels here overlaps by multiple surfaces. Okay, so here this is a pointer adds to the next surface 1, and this is a pointer connected to the surface 2, and here this is a pointer connects to the surface 3. So here the three surfaces are there. Three surfaces are connected by using a linked list. Okay. So here a D should be less than 0. D is less than 0. And the surfaces, let's take this is S1, S2, S3. Three surfaces. So after applying the ABuffer method for all 6 surfaces, the corresponding colors are generated. So if you take the surface 1, only the red color, and the surface 2 is overlapped. It's overlapped. The linked list, the surface 1 is connected to the surface 2. The surface 1 is connected to the surface 2. And next, this is green, surface 3. So, and this is blue. Okay, so next green is connected to blue. So next this surface 2, here is surface 1 is connected to surface 2, and the surface 2 will be linked list to the surface 3. Okay, and finally this is sixth one overlaps. S1 surface 1 is linked list surface 2 and linked list to the surface 3. So this is the way they are, the pixel intensity levels are calculated by in the multiple surface. Means when a pixel overlaps by multiple surface, this is the method we have to be followed. Okay, so I hope you understand the example. Now let's see the advantages and disadvantages of using the ABuffer. ABuffer is the extension of the Z-buffer. Okay, so it provides the anti-aliasing. ABuffer is providing anti-aliasing, and it also handles the transparency. Means it handles the transparency as well as opaque. Okay, but Z-buffer will only handles the opaque, not the transparency. Now coming to the disadvantage of using the ABuffer. ABuffer not present in the hardware. The depth quantization problem is there in ABuffer, and it also having the over rendering problems. Over rendering problem is there in ABuffer. So this is about the ABuffer concept. I hope you understand. Still, if you are facing any doubts, please let me know, students. Thank you.